Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician: The Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grunt Pod Gaming, and this is episode 16 of our Confederate Spring 1861 campaign playthrough. I did have a commenter ask on the last video, what is the point of having recruitment commands? And it's actually a good question. When you raise units and you recruit them directly into commands, I'm going to use the Engineer Corps as an example because they're not a combat unit. You click on this button here to add a unit, and there we go, we got Delaware. They're far away. Just enough men for a cavalry brigade. When you recruit directly into a unit, it draws down the readiness of that unit. So, we got there, Walker, Texas Ranger. Alright, let's see if we got a Delaware officer. In Delaware. I'll come back to that because that's drawing me off my explanation. You see right there where that bubble went from green to orange? It dropped down the readiness of the unit. You look at it here, this was up here, that's the unit's readiness levels. So each level says what you can do. So orange and yellow is good for operating within your own home territory. You really need to up in the green for the unit to be combat effective or fight effectively or attack in enemy territory. So when you recruit that unit, as you can see, it just drops that readiness slider down. That readiness slider is going to stay down there until that unit's in the army. So this unit's going to take 51 days. Because I did recruit them out of Delaware, which is not a Confederate controlled state, but there's enough support there for me to grab troops out of there, which is Delaware's up here. He's over here in West Virginia, so it's taken 51 days for those troops to raise up in Delaware and then come down join his army over here in West Virginia. That's really the reason for having the recruitment commands. So just having a recruitment command sitting in, you section the map in half, you put the recruitment commands there. So once those units are raised, say like when I started raising the Indian Corps or the Indian Division in Recruitment Command West here, it was going to take, it's down to 33 days, but this originally started as taking 71 days for this division to stand up. So the readiness is not going to go any higher until those units are in the army. Now when you transfer units out of your recruitment commands and then do send them up to parent commands that they're going to belong to, that does draw down the readiness of the parent command, but only for a few days. So like once those units are raised up, I got nothing that's ready to transfer yet, it looked like. It's going to take them anywhere from 5 to 10 days to get to their parent unit, depending on how far away they are from the transferring unit. So the readiness is only down for a few days. It's not down for a month plus like it's going to be with the Engineer Corps. So that's basically the reasoning behind having the recruitment command. So you're not dragging down the readiness of your units for months at a time. It's down for a few days and you're back up and fighting again. So I believe that should cover that. If it wasn't a good enough explanation, please let me know, but that's really the gist of what it is. If anybody does something differently, let me know in the comments, but I believe most people play this game use recruitment command. Anybody's been playing this game for a fair decent amount of time uses recruitment commands because of that readiness level issue. Recapping. So we just did fight the Third Battle of Fredericksburg with the Corps of Carolinas. Anybody who watched that episode knows me. Been following this series and watched me knows I tend to get overly aggressive sometimes, and I really did in that battle. I should have paid better attention to the terrain. So even though my two divisions weren't very far apart, the terrain that the other supporting division had to come through really affected their ability to support the other division. I'm bad at that. I know I'm overly aggressive, but I think some people enjoy watching that at the same time. So it's a lot better than sitting on the backside of the map and, waiting for the enemy to come to you. It gets pretty boring sometimes, to be honest. Who wants to sit there and watch a video where sit on the defensive all the time, watch them, rack their heads against your defensive positions. I'd rather go out and fight. If I can get a little bit of maneuver battle going, which is basically what we had going when there was a battle of maneuver, which exhausted the hell out of my troops because they weren't very well trained. It's not that they're not well trained. It's when you look at this is now a battle experienced unit. Most of these units actually got to come over here. These units are no star brigades, except for now this unit, which is still labeled as inexperienced. But the more stars they get, the longer and the further they can march, the faster they can march, the less cohesion they lose. So because these two divisions haven't really fought, they don't have the experience to move around the way I wanted them to. So basically what you saw happen was a first Manassas situation, where you had this grand battle plan, like I'm wanting to do, but the troops are not capable of following that battle plan because they don't have the training to do it. They don't have the, I wouldn't say the mental fortitude. They're not physically capable of doing it yet because they're not used to the rigors of marching around and whatnot. So that's actually been an issue with this game. So they really nerfed down the training on these units when they're sitting in camp. Even if you have the training manuals unlocked, I haven't seen any of the units that have had no battle experience gain any experience in camp, and they're supposed to be. While they're in camp, they're supposed to be marching around. They're supposed to be drilling, learning how to fight as a regiment, learning how to fight as a brigade, learning how to fight as a division. And the game's not doing that properly right now like it used to in the past. So even if, these guys have been sitting around for almost a year, they should at least have 2 stars up here just from sitting there training and drilling. But they're not receiving that right now. So if these units had all been, say, 2 stars or 3-star experienced units, that supporting division would have came right up that hill and through those woods without an issue. So it's something to be mindful of. It's one thing they do model well in the game is how well troops can maneuver on the battlefield based on their experience levels. When you're using a division or corps that you've had on the field for a year and they're not able to move around, it's an issue. Right, that should cover that. Now, let's just take a look at the fronts real fast now. Come back down here. So, as you can see, we still have a plethora of Union field armies. Looks like something I'm going to start turning into corps soon. Yeah, they're starting to do corps commands. They're still all over the north here, but I got enough troops sitting here that it's not an issue. So the Corps Carolina, even though they're down to yellow readiness, why is it not let me select there? Hold on. Even though they're at yellow readiness, they are in their home state. They are down in Confederate territory. I'm going to have them chase down the Army of James. I think they're going to come back through here like the Department of Pennsylvania did last time, and either run down the valley and join the army that's over here that for some reason I can't see anymore. Maybe they pulled off. Or he's going to retreat further into West Virginia. Either way, that will work for me since I'm getting ready to move the Army of the Northwest up here towards Beverly and Grafton anyway. So I might be able to catch this army and disintegrate it. Maybe. Not 100% possibility. It's just a possibility though. As we come over here towards Tennessee, now they have the Department of West sitting here. They only have 7,000 men. Zolikoff is still recovering from that last battle. It's taking him longer to recover than it really should. But he's really not that great of a commander, to be honest. So as soon as they're back up, but they're in Confederate territory, so I could send this army out now to fight them. But there's only 7,000 men in that army. They won't stay and fight. I know they won't. Army of Mississippi has ended up over here. I believe that's the town of Paducah. Yep. So they retreat up the river over to Paducah. So Mississippi Squadron's keeping an eye on them, and I have 2 more gunboats on the way that I'm going to set over here outside of Nashville. And nothing's happened over here just yet. As soon as these winter quarters are cleared off, I'm going to send this army right up here to Springfield. Because you got this army down here, so... Question is... Yeah, Springfield, then I'll send them over here to Rockbridge and see if I can engage the army to the west. And the siege over here in Indian Territories is still ongoing. Though it is moving in our favor, it is still ongoing. And that should cover everything for now. I haven't selected any new policies or projects, so I couldn't think of the word for a second. So I will be back when something happens. Alrighty, as soon as I quite literally said I will be back when something happens, something happened. General Winfield Scott Hancock, the old war horse himself, has shown up with 4 corps to knock on my door. And he's attacking Jackson with 36,700 infantry, 3,200 cavalry, and 37 guns. Against my 23,300, almost 400 infantry, 268 cavalry, and 15 guns. So, yeah, I think the AI did a very good job of making me maneuver out of position to go chase down that army. So I wasn't expecting this attack to occur. We got here Department of Pennsylvania, Army of the Potomac, Army of Northeastern Virginia, and an unknown unit, which is probably the one of those 2 numbered armies that they have out there. So, let's see what type of trouble we get up into here. So 40,000 against 23,800. I think this might be a tight fight. This is definitely don't get aggressive and hang back. Since they have 4 maneuver armies, I gotta see what my defensive point looks like. This may not be good. So I don't know if I'll be able to hold anybody in reserve to plug a gap outside of the engineers. Okay, we're defending Kernstown. Alright, where are they coming in at? Alright, they do have 2 roads to come in on. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to take the safe defensive option here and just build a line of works. Probably from this road here, because they're definitely going to send somebody down this road. And they're going to send people down this way. They're probably going to try and flank me. So build a line of works from here, along here. Long enough to cover my entire... I only got 20 engineer points, really? Basically long enough to cover my entire frontage. And have room to shift my divisions around, hopefully. I'll be able to... Yeah, I should be able to easily shift around on the inside of these lines. Let me see what I can do with the parapets here. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to build. Can I build that through town? Yes. Oh, just enough points to get through town. So I'll have the engineers come over here and build a line of breastworks. Just enough to get through town. Alright. Jackson's army up. Single line, long range. Initiative off. And I'm not even going to bother trying to get my skirmishers up to Winchester this time because they're just too far away to do that. Hey, Garnet. Oh, that's right. I'm still short to 1 brigade. So, Garnet, you're going to sit up here on this road. So, I did have a Captain Garnet take over Garnet's old brigade. I actually have no idea if they're related or not. I got to find out. That'd be kind of funny if they were. Because they probably are. Maybe you guys go right in the center. But like, I got these long... I got to worry about this long line because I know they're coming around. Alright, so I can shift this division over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Royal Green Jackets are going to be right in the center there. What I'm probably going to do is take the Skirmishers and use them to actually line the holes on my breastworks there. Actually, I forgot. I have the extra division in this army. Never mind. I forgot I got this is the 4 Infantry Division Corps. And 1 battery is away refitting. Where are my 14s? Why does the Rockbridge have 3-inch ordnance rifles? I did not give those guys ordnance rifles. What the hell happened there? But you know what? They got good range. I'm not going to complain. So they could sight down that road and cover a little bit of frontage there. Christ, I want these guys up on this high ground, but I'm not going to be able to get them there. Let's see what this look like. It looks like yeah, it's a little mixed, right? That tree is blocking their siding over here, but they got good siding down this road over here. But over here, not really good, is there? It's too far back. Over there. Yeah, that works for them, actually. Being up in these woods actually helps them, too. Shut this battery over here. I could leave these guys out here supported by the cavalry and engineers, but there's no good siding because it's all rolling terrain over there. That's a big problem. I guess we'll isn't that a house that's blocking their view? It might be. I guess we'll just have them sit there for now. And I'll shift them around as needed. The engineers. And I'm going to have the engineers build some works right here for them and the cavalry. Actually, I think I need the cavalry to sit up here. Just in case somebody comes down this way, so. But they'll build works long enough for them and the cavalry down here. Alright, I think I got a defensive plan in the works here. I will be back when something happens. Alright, buddy, I'm back. I have found the enemy's dust trails. They're right here. So, they should be coming into sight range of my skirmishers pretty soon. I had thought about getting a little aggressive, like I tend to do sometimes, but because there's only 1 army on the field right now, but the other 2 more are arriving within 5 hours, and it's already approaching the end of the day, so I wasn't going to have enough time to even kick one of the armies off the field. So there went that plan. So sit back and take it seems to be the order of the day. Yeah, it's the first units coming to site. Looks like Crichton's Brigade. Ooh, there's a lot of feuding going on in there. I like that. I do have my skirmishers strung out in front. I made sure to turn the initiative off of every one of them. And all these guys are pretty well armed on this flank. Like they come up, they decide to push any of their guys up this road. It's nothing but Mississippi rifles up here, basically. So my skirmishers should be able to rip apart most of these guys for the best part of the day. Like these guys only have muskets, but anybody trying to come and get them's got to come past Mississippi's, Richmond's. I got some reboards I could push out a little further to cover that frontage there. Maybe I'll do that. There's no brigade there. It looks like they're consolidating up here to go after my skirmishers. Form that line a little bit further forward. Or they might be trying to avoid them. I'm just thinking the AI sees this line of skirmishers and doesn't want anything to do with it. There's construction going over here. Pretty quickly. They're almost done. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, skirmishers are at extreme range of my artillery coverage. What coverage there is, the way the land plays out. These guys really haven't experienced stuff yet, so their skirmishers aren't going to hold out long. Yep, there they go. Day's almost over. Department of Pennsylvania, I do believe that is led by Scott right now. A little too long range, it looks like. Speed this up because it's just a skirmisher action. Alright, start hitting that brigade. What, is the goddamn detachment commander feuding with his brigade commander? Really? I know the brigade commander ain't out there with them. Skirmishers. Alright. Nothing I'm worried about. It's the end of the day. They're not going to be able to attack me before the day closes out. Now, these guys got rifles. There's the end of the day. Where'd all my skirmishers end up? As long as nobody ended up behind enemy lines as usual, I'll be a happy man. That deployment button's stuck. And their other 3 armies are now on the field. These guys finished building those works, yeah. Give them right there. That's just annoying when that gets stuck on there. Let's hit play and get going. You guys back out on the fences. And these guys only got muskets, so bring your skirmishers back in. They're not really doing me much good. And I'm just going to leave these guys out here to overwatch this road. I need to put the skirmishers back out from you. And from you. So I don't think they're going to push forward into those other armies are up here on the battle line. Then things are going to get hot. Where are those other armies? Yeah. There's some. You can hear them right there. There's the dust trail, so at least one of the armies is right here, if not all 3 of them. So got orders going out. Let's see what you got going on here. Okay, why does my siding look worse than when I originally placed it there? Use this. I gotta check all the artillery siding. He's still okay, because he can cover this area. This guy. Christ, I lost all my coverage. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Where the hell you think you're going that way for? Now bring them back there to cover this area just in case one of those armies decides to come that way. Alright, plenty more rifles to take you guys on. These guys are going to charge straight to my skirmishers. Nope. Alright. And that's not much better than what they had. Push these guys up on line, see if I can get that battery right there ranged. Back there in supporting position. Oh yeah, we're giving them better than we're getting. That's always a good sign. That brigade's breaking back now. As soon as these guys are out of range, I'll pull these this unit back and put out some fresh skirmishers since their morale's already pretty low. Very good. Now they're pushing the battery forward. Really? Alright, bring your boys in. We gotta send out a fresh detachment. Nope. Wow, Ledbetter's detachment broke. Wasn't paying attention to them. Guys, push onto that fence line. Hopefully get that artillery. Sighting on any of those other units yet? No. Alrighty. Lost 56 of his men in that. More skirmishers out. Get them up here in these wood. Wow, where'd they take all those casualties from? Alright, recall your skirmishers. They're already basically done. And Colquitt's detachment got thrown back. Oh wait, no, I recalled them. My bad. They didn't get thrown back. They're almost thrown back. I got them out just in time. There goes that battery. The boy's firing at now. Yep, there's an army right there. Look at that dust trail. It's kind of scary. Alright, who's low on ammo? Cheatham. There's Cheatham. And bring your boys back. Almost 800 there for less than 300 in mine. I will definitely take that. Initiative off. I get up there. Leveling up. guys where they are. Come on, move up. Recall your skirmishers. They're not doing me any good over there. There's more troops over here. Still more back there. I was low on ammo. Garnet. Problem is that brigade's right there. I start drawing these boys back, they're gonna take casualties. Recall. I'm definitely getting the better of the exchange this morning. Yesterday was first day of the battle was almost even on. Now we're getting the better of it. And they got as many troops as they do. That's what I need. Good. Come down that road. Boys are just gonna go sit up there. You're going to have to kick them out of these woods. Come on my rest of my brigades. Okay, guys, just looking to do small little nibbles instead of doing a full-on attack. They could have pushed my skirmishers in at this point. They're sending the same brigades forward over and over. This one's already at 300 casualties. These guys are at 400. I don't think I need these guys out here anymore. I'm going to send them over here to fill out the line a little bit. Plug this gap right there. Now, why the hell do these guys have Maynards? Alright, something happened that shouldn't have. These guys should have Richmond carbines. The Rockbridge is supposed to have Napoleons and not 3-inch ordnance rifles. Something weird happened in my save files, it looks like. Yeah, both of these units should not have Mississippis. One of these should have Fayettevilles and the other should have Richmonds. Something happened. Yeah, these guys should have like Richmonds or Springfields. Up a little bit. What are you boys doing? There's low on ammo these guys are. Alright, Rhodes, bring your boys in. It looks like they're starting to come forward on a general. Have to move this artillery soon. Come on, redraw. Come on, recall. Get out of there. I might have moved them too soon if they start moving people up this way. Alright. You guys are basically just coming forward unsupported, which doesn't make sense. Recall you skirmishers. I'm gonna leave these two up here. Fire bulwarks. These guys are in canister range now. As soon as these two brigades are cleared off, or detachments, one brigade, one detachment. As soon as they're cleared off, I'll pull the guns off the line. Forward over here. they want to come at me piecemeal, let them come at me piecemeal. So much the better. It looks like they're getting ready for a general push. But they're not really coordinating. Try to give him a fire at will or still on counter battery. Doesn't matter. Probably should have, but I'm going to shift these two brigades up into the woods here. It looks like they're coming up that way. Shift you down a little bit, cover that gap. Probably put skirmishers in between. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, there's another brigade forward in the center. Have at 'em, Green Jackets. They're all yours. Battery firing at all? Fire will orders. Fire at will. I did not tell these guys to put skirmishers out. Casualties are heavily in my favor. That's good. Yeah, rip that battery down. Get some experience going up nicely. He's about to get his fire at will orders. Skirmishers have been doing a good job up in these woods. There goes that brigade. Surprised these guys are holding on. Those skirmishers are right. What are you guys doing? 4 losses, that ain't bad. Have them put out skirmishers, go get this battery. Go get them. You're idle, you're not engaged. Push forward and get them. Ah, damn it. Alright, come back in. Useless. No, I can't send the cavalry. If they had the Richmond carbines like they're supposed to, and I know I gave them, I could send them out because I got that 450-yard range for that infantry brigade right there. I'll rip them apart. Another unsupported brigade comes forward. This is not making sense to me. Walton's brigade. Everybody gets to shoot him. I can't believe these guys are still holding on. But they have better morale than Rose because this is now an elite unit. This is what I was talking about from the last battle, because these guys are more stars, more elite units. They can do more than non-starred units can. Like I just double time these guys up the rise, and they're still showing us rested and not fatigued. Skirmishers, I need you over here. If you only have that one brigade back there, you don't need to be over there. As soon as these guys are in position, I'll call them Garnets, boys. No way in hell I'm going to get these guys to 23% casualties. They'll be gone before then. Quiet down this end of the line. Hey, there's more troops coming down the road there. Hey, come join the party. These guys only got one star. They should not be holding out the way they are. They're lost half their men. That battery's pulling back now. Those skirmishers, they held out a long time. Whoever's in charge of that detachment, he deserves a medal. They should be firing at that unit. They can see them. Forward in the line. Alright, you pull back now. Level up, good. Still playing. Oh, that's a counter battery. Yeah, get in there. So these armies are not coordinating with each other. This is just Army Northeastern Virginia attack. Army Pennsylvania in the center. Department of Pennsylvania, yep. What's this over here? 38th Army. Yeah, they're not coordinating their attacks at all, probably because they are 4 separate armies and not 4 corps under 1 army. Seven losses, that ain't bad for him. These guys are firing, alright. Lay these guys down, take fewer casualties. These guys on ammo. And it's still 31, they're good. Coming forward for the slaughter. It's only a detachment they send forward. That ain't nothing. Still under 1,000 casualties for me, that's good. Those batters are right outside of range. Can't wait to get those parrots. I may need to pull these guys back soon. Put these guys in line there. Actually, yeah, let's put these guys back here. And then I'll pull these guys back and push these guys forward. Oh, they've gone up to 5 stars now. The Crack Brigade. They're not leveling as well as they should be. well-oiled machine right there. What I didn't do overnight was reinforce these parapets like I should have. Damn skirmishers don't want to get out of there. Will apparently stop firing. Man, I really want to swing out and attack with these units. I just know it's a bad idea as much as I want to do it. Interesting, because this is the Kernstown battlefield right here. You see this ridge line, this hill, and this stream frontage, and the main road. This was the Kernstown battlefield in this area right there. It's actually a privately run battlefield park. So you ever been down to Shenandoah Valley, you get the chance to visit, I highly suggest you visit it. If you're not into history, it's a beautiful spot to go visit, nice place for a picnic. And but it's only open because it is privately run. It's not owned by the Parks Department. It's only open on the weekends. So, which I learned the hard way. I went down to the valley to follow during the anniversary of Jackson's Valley campaign. And I chronologically followed all the battles except for this one because I had to wait because it was the middle of the week that the battle happened. But I had to wait till the weekend to go to the battlefield. So, a little down-putting for me, but not too bad. Actually, I do believe I will be down this way again this weekend because you got the North-South Skirmish Association is having a match this coming weekend. You guys finally coming forward over here, or are they just chilling? Still chilling. Hey, look at all those dead blue bellies.
Can't believe this unit's still around, the Jersey Militia.
Actually moved the battery into the woods? Really? What the hell are these guys doing? Now they finally come out for my final skirmisher unit. I probably should have felled these guys back into the woods a while ago. Give them some extra cover. Oh, they're tearing that house down trying to get to that battery. That's awesome. Guys a little more. Once this brigade's gone, I'll stand these boys back up, get them their range back. They're about to break, so stand up, my boys. That skirmisher unit's still there, jeez. Doing a bit of damage, too. I'd like to see them bring a general engagement down this end of the line, but it does not look like it's going to happen. Oakwood's running low on ammo, I'm surprised. Hasn't been fighting that long. Troops down the road, looks like. Please come attack a part of the line that hasn't fought yet.
These guys are running low on ammo just from shooting at the damn skirmishers. Looks like they might finally be coming forward for a general engagement. I think the AI saw the open flank and was hoping to push through the woods here. These guys are just moving forward to be slaughtered. They're down by half. There's another brigade forward, running forward too. He's almost leveled up. Wondering why I only have the 3 batteries. I did send 1 battery back to replenish their numbers. There's that brigade. Who's low on ammo now? Cummins. Garnett. They're not going to be hanging around too much longer. Not at long range. Yeah, Newcomen was running low on ammo, so. And here they come on the right. These guys aren't even started, but they're flagged because they're engineering 3. Oh, turn off initiative on that guy. Jesus. Stay in the goddamn works. Gotta remember to turn off the initiative on these skirmishers. He's low on ammo. Like if these guys do come forth in the general engagement, it just won't last long because of their morale at this point. Let's take a look at that.
And her fighting spirit's dropping. The hell are you guys doing? Get back in the friggin' works. Got initiative turned off on them. Stay in the goddamn works. Just too many blue bellies out there for me to get aggressive. These guys armed with reboards. 700 underman brigade, they won't stand long. Maybe. Yeah, stop wasting your ammo on those guys. They can see these batters, but they're shooting at the infantry and cavalry for some reason. Hello. What you boys doing? Right at that edge there, I got no coverage. This brigade's coming down. There we go. Get rid of them boys. 1,500 casualties and 6,000. I will take it. Charging? Or are they just trying to get in cover? No, they're charging. Maybe not. They're sending more brigades forward over here. Bring them to the slaughter, buddies. What the hell are they doing over here? What they're doing over here on the right just makes no sense. I'm running out of ammo. These guys are going to be running out of ammo. My youngest division still really hasn't gotten much in the way of combat. Yeah, it's starting to blow off now. Yep, there they go. They are leaving. You got a level? Almost. Alright, let them go. Let them go. There you go. We did enough damage to them today. Taking about 7,000 casualties. We'll get an accurate number once the battle's over. Ooh, stay there long enough to get that level up. Come on. A little bit more. Come on, you're right there. There we go. It's good leg. He's leveling that up pretty quick now. In fact, I only kept him down to 7 casualties, even though I had him up on the lines. Amazing. Oh, good. You're finally getting some shots in over here. I'm just letting this battle end. I'm not going to chase him. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you got some experience points. At least try. There we go. Go catch those batteries. So the Green Jackets should have gotten some stars out of this combat, but it doesn't look like they did. They were sitting there trading volleys for a while. There they go. Yeah, the AI is going to drag this out to the end of the day, so just got to sit here for a few minutes. But, oh, somebody's firing at him. Go shoot those idiots. Up there, they're running. Alright, come on back. So, honestly, if that army had done a coordinated assault, I don't think I would have helped. But because they came at me piecemeal, like basically only this army here pushed on me, because it was 4 separate armies and not 4 corps under one army. They never coordinated, which is a plus for me. Welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. 5 armies enter, 1 army leaves. It's showing 7,500 casualties, 28,900 off the field. So yeah, the AI is just dragging us to the end of the day. Who was that? That was Mr. Winfield Scott Hancock, General Denver, General Shields, and General Peck.
Shields and Peck we fought before, but not Denver, Hancock. They're totally off the field now. I said Hancock, I meant Scott. End of the day. Alright. Oh, don't tell me it just froze. There we go. Whew. So, could have sworn we gotten more than 500 of his cavalry. 6,500 is infantry, 25 is 45 guns, 7,500 casualties, 1,750. I will take those numbers all day, every day. See, that's the biggest battle we fought so far in this campaign. Morale only dropped a little over half a percentage point. But that's starting to add up with these small scuffles. And none of my guys got any fame out of that, really? Alright. Battle of Winchester has ended with the Department of Pennsylvania withdrawing. My commander earns total victory. The enemy army running for their lives. The enemy army is reported to suffer total casualties of 7,456 men. There are 1,019 killed, 1,278 captured. Brigade would have captured more of them in that fight. Our casualties of 1,743 men, with 277 killed, 239 missing, and the rest wounded. Okay, the supply situation critical. I can see the Dex is running out of rifle ammo. We captured 3,838 rifles and 9 guns from the battlefield, and 1,180 prisoners have been sent to the prison camp. So this number and this number never match. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's like today, it's lower. Let's move the clock forward and get the combat cleared off. Let's go take a look at Andersonville. How many guys we got shoved in there now? Alright, there you are. And I have almost 7,000 men shoved into that prison that's designed for 1,000. Oy, things are looking ugly in there. There they go. This is just the map playing out right now. That's 38th Army who was in the battle. There we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. And they have emancipated the slaves. I'm doing the same thing. Don't worry about it, Lincoln. I'm going to steal your thunder from you. Are these guys not retreating? Pause that here. Looks like they're not retreating. All these armies should have broken away. Is that... Are they coming in for another fight? Okay, yes. I guess we'll pause that here from now. Okay, looks like, oh, it's just telling me how policies available. I'm not taking them right now. I need this chapter to break open. European relations, I'm not seeing anything. Let's take a look at national strategy real quick before we go anywhere. So, them doing the emancipation, my national morale is now at 100. My national support is still at 95. I think it was a little higher, but theirs has come back up because it did drop down.
Why is my army morale at 87? It should be higher than that. They got 212,000 in the field, my 145. They're almost 146. But as my casualties come out of the hospital, that number will climb. But we have now inflicted almost 71,000 casualties onto the Union military, while we have taken almost 32,000. So about 2 to 1 on those odds. So I do believe that was the 10th Battle of Winchester. Oh Lord, how many battles am I going to fight there? Once again, like I said, once these winter quarters clear off, which should be in the coming days, because it's slowly going to clear off from east to west. That's what I've seen in the past. So once those winter quarters clear off, these units are all going to be marching and hopefully drawing those armies away from Winchester and giving Jackson a much-deserved rest. Take a look at the siege right here. Still ongoing. Ticker hasn't moved, but we've only moved the game a few days, maybe 2 days. Alright. So if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, and you're enjoying this content, please hit that subscribe button. Follow along on the show. If you've been following the series and you're enjoying this content, please hit that like button. Help me break through that YouTube algorithm, get more people seeing these videos. If you are a subscriber and you'd like a unit in one of my armies, please let me know. Type of unit, uniforms, weapons if I can oblige, officer if I can oblige. And I will gladly put that into one of my armies. So let me know what type of unit and where you can tell me what army you want it in. And I hope everybody has a happy, healthy start to the work week. And I will see you all again on Wednesday. You'll have a good one now.